This stage is Expert Extra 9, also known as Sanctuary in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Some people consider this stage to be one of the hardest in the first Super Monkey Ball game, and for good reason. The stage timer is just 30 seconds, and the safe zones for each orb get smaller as you make progress, requiring very precise movement. Not to mention, mistiming your speed will make it easy to bounce off the party goal or hit the goalposts, which will send you plummeting to an immediate fallout. And to top it all off, this is the last roadblock before the dreadfully easy Expert Extra 10, and by extension the Master Stages after 58 other levels of varying difficulty. Plus, that's all at the end of completing these stages without losing all of your lives in a single run, making everything even harder. In fact, Goober13MD and Reese Puffy both covered this stage in both of their hardest stage videos.
Anyway, this stage was really a 50-50 of whether it should be on the list or not, but I decided to put it on because of a wonderful annoyance. Going down the planet and getting to the goal and hitting the damn party ball. I swear, this drives me insane.
I found that if you barely hit the edge of the fourth planet, you'll spring over the goal and into the abyss of space. You can't take it nice and steady either, since the surfaces on the balls get smaller and smaller. But if you can pull it off correctly, recoiling off the first, second, third, and fifth orbs and aiming straight into the goal will bring you the reward of Master.
All these factors undoubtedly make the stage hard, and while their sentiment is generally agreeable on at the surface, there's something you probably didn't know deep down. The stage actually isn't all that bad. This is because this stage fits good design criteria for three principles: variety, difficulty, and reward. Variety is a thing to consider because it provides different memory patterns and strategies for each stage with level overlap. Three examples of this design philosophy are best explained in three SMB2 stage elements: the gear and reversible gear, the rotating rings in Arthropod, and the spinning bar in Brandished. These three stages each have different design philosophies: patience in reversible gear, bravery in Arthropod, and spatial awareness in Brandished. Difficulty is also an important design factor because of accessibility to the game as a whole. Making stages that are too hard will likely force tons of attempts before success, but making one too easy will remove the challenge entirely. Although the game is notable for its high difficulty, each stage is still manageable with enough practice, knowing what to do, and using the correct movement. Finally, reward is very important because completing each stage needs to provide a feeling of satisfaction afterwards. For instance, stages such as Expert 7, which is already infamous, don't provide much reward due to being an early level and being followed by two other hard expert levels. Conversely, stages like Expert 39 are much better due to lower difficulty and higher reward afterwards, allowing for lots of bananas on Expert 40 and lower difficulty in the next few stages afterwards, which creates a better balance of difficulty and reward. Now we return to Expert Extra 9. Recall the philosophies I discussed in the variety section of this video. In the way of patience, it's best to stop first and position yourself accordingly on the edge of the starting platform to limit movement speed, making it less likely to zip past the goal. Then, in the case of bravery, you have to keep going forward without stopping, because slowing down will make the level impossible to complete. Finally, spatial awareness is crucial because it's not too hard to visualize where you'll be going, and getting enough practice will make it easier to figure out where the ball will land and what will happen next. This all ties in with the difficulty section from earlier. This stage is definitely tough on its own, but by memorizing each design philosophy thoroughly, each stage is manageable with enough practice. And finally, the overall reward. Completing this stage without losing all of your lives will send you to Expert Extra 10, and by definition the Master Stages, effectively unlocking the final stretch of the game. It reflects perfectly on all of these design choices, creating a hard yet manageable difficulty, creating a pattern for what to do and what not to do, and creating massive satisfaction in what lies on ahead. So there you have it. Every stage and their internal philosophy is always different, and understanding them always feels great. To those out there who wish to master Expert Extra 9 and proceed to the Master Stages, best of luck, and you have my support. Thanks for watching, everyone.